It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
Autumn has arrived in the Mid-Atlantic region of the U.S., and it is a glorious afternoon at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Burrow is coming off a year where he suffered his second season-ending injury over a 4-year span. And while that's certainly concerning, there's certainly no denying he's truly one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL whenever he's on the field. However, for them to reach their full potential, he has to be out there. Because as long as he is, this team is a legitimate contender to win it all.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets it down to the 32. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man open. It's Chase. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he was worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in his favor, but make no mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL. As long as he's the man under center, they'll always be in championship conversation.
Henry again on second down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now it's Burrow. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Burrow on play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the left. They go play action with Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Aguilar in motion left. Jackson now. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
And able to get this out to the 25. That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Henry up the middle. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Henry out of the pistol. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps them move the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Alpha, sit up!
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Tucker with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. An inside give, Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swing. That one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They keep it with Henry on first down. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Running from the gun with Henry. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Off the option, here's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Off the option, here's Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll bring a tight end in motion. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Burrow down around his goal line. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
He'll start with a give to Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. 2nd and 9.
On the counter, it's Henry.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Here's Jackson to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Hits his target. That's Charlie Jones. Now inside the 25.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Charlie Jones,
76 yards.
and the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
In motion left, Bateman.
They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Ravens on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion right, one of the tight ends.
Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Here we go.
The tight end in motion right. From midfield now, Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. In trouble, and he's taken down. Odafe Owe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
From 19 yards away.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now it's Burrow. And he goes down to him. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 2 touchdowns. 35 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Jackson.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson.
And it's incomplete, but a penalty flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle.